spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man. Is he strong? Listen, bud, he's got radioactive blood. Can he swing from a thread? Take a look overhead. Hey there goes the Spider-Man. In the chill of night, at the scene of a crime, like a streak of light, he arrives just in time. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Wealth and fame, he's ignored. Action is his reward to him. Life is a great big bang up. Wherever there's a hang up, you'll find the Spider-Man.
Man, oh man. How awesome is that intro? You know, for as long as I live, I straight up say that the 1960s Spider-Man cartoon theme song will always be one of my all-time favorite TV intros. It's right up there with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Munsters theme song, etc., etc. And the reason why I'm opening today's video with that intro is because, for starters, this is a video response to Spidey of the Arana Boys YouTube channel. And I wanted to find a way to, you know, give a unique shout out to the man himself, Spidey. Now, Junior Baseball Card Collector, he did one in his own way, which I thought was awesome, with the Spidey mask and everything, and that was just top notch. But I wanted to find my own, you know, little way of giving a shout out to Spidey himself. And what better way than opening a video with the OG Spidey theme song? Am I right? And also, if by some weird form of way this video gets flagged by YouTube or anything for using that theme song, although I don't know if I will because I don't monetize my videos in that, but you never know. It is YouTube. Let me just say, it was worth it. So, yeah. So for starters, Spidey, what's there to say that hasn't been said about you already by your peers here on YouTube? I mean, you are a pillar in the card collecting community. I mean, straight up awesome dude, funny. Whenever a Spidey video goes up, it never fails. I'm always watching the hell out of that stuff. You know, kind, generous, times infinity. I mean, you know, I don't know how many times, you know, let's say I've posted stuff on YouTube, and then Spidey will message me on Messenger, and he'll be like, hey, do you need this, or do you need this card, or do you need this young gun, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, but you know, I'll get one eventually, or I'll look one up on eBay or whatever. And you know, never fails. He's like, hey, don't sweat it. You know, there'll be one in your upcoming, you know, goodie package or whatever. And he has sent me stuff before, which is super, super cool. And yeah, just I know it sounds like I'm blowing smoke up your ass, Spidey, but it's all honest words. You are awesome. So, for those of you out there who are not familiar with Spidey's channel, although I highly doubt the majority of you watching this are not familiar with his channel. But if you don't know who Spidey is, there is a link in the description below to his channel. Go check him out, man. He is, again, awesome. Now, for the video response he's requesting, it revolves around a particular saying. And that saying is, complete the rainbow. And no, folks, that is not a new slogan from Skittles. They have not decided that they want to, after all these years, change the slogan from Taste the Rainbow to Complete the Rainbow. No, Complete the Rainbow is actually something you'll hear quite often amongst collectors who are specifically collecting a lot of the more modern stuff, whether it be baseball, basketball, hell, hockey's gotten into it now, or, well, hockey's been into the whole rainbow thing for the past few years. I'm sure football has their own rainbow stuff too, although I'm not the biggest in football and basketball, so I wouldn't really know. But basically, Complete the Rainbow goes with finding every parallel in a specific card set of a certain person, you collect. In Spidey's case, it happens to be the ever so awesome Bo Bichette. And if you have not seen Spidey's completed rainbow, except for the one of one, it is really something to see. That rainbow that he put together from Optic, I believe it is a real, a real form of dedication, let's say that. And yeah, so you can find rainbow parallels again in Optic, Donruss, Prism. I'm sure there's other sets I'm leaving out, but those are the big three that I think of when I think of putting a rainbow set together. And usually the parallels that consist of a rainbow are, you start with the base set card. Then usually it's the hollow. Then you got your various forms of refractors, regular refractor, super refractor, X-fractor, whatever. Then you got your colored cards, usually starting with pink. Then you go to purple. Then I think it's usually blue. Then you go to red. And I think once you hit red, now you're starting to get into the numbered cards, out of $5.99, $3.99, $2.99, etc., etc. So you got your red, then you got orange, and you got green. And then it usually all boils down to the hardest and most expensive parallel to get, which is usually gold. And then in between, your base colors and the gold, and inevitably the one of one, you got all sorts of stuff. You got camouflage, you got red, white, and blue, stars and stripes, googly eyes, whatever. There's you name it. There's parallels in certain sets for cards. And so Spidey wants to know, are there any rainbows that we have either completed, are in the process of completing, or we would like to actually start and try and complete? Well, right off the bat, I have never completed a rainbow before. But I have started a rainbow, and as awesome as the player is who are featured on the cards in this rainbow, I have a feeling it's going to be very, very tough to complete based on trying to find one specific parallel in the rainbow. So I'll start with the base card of this of this legend, hockey legend to be precise. It is none other than Mr. Goalie himself, Mr. Glenn Hall. Now, this is Glenn Hall's 1920 Upper Deck Stature base card. And I'm sure a lot of you, specifically hockey collectors, are familiar with Upper Deck Stature. It is one of Upper Deck's more premium sets, so all the Stature cards I own have been bought as singles off of eBay. And how it works with Stature is you got your base, you got the green parallel, blue parallel, red parallel, and black parallel. And then you got those colored parallels with the autograph, and there's also a portrait variation too. But I don't know if the portrait variations have the different colors. Anyway, so I have Glenn Hall's base, and I was lucky enough to find on eBay his green parallel, and these are numbered to 149. I have found his red, and I have found his blue. But, as I said, this rainbow is probably going to be very tough to complete, and I have found his portrait variation too. But this rainbow is probably going to be very hard to complete because nowhere on eBay, at least I haven't seen it, or pretty much anywhere online, as I've Googled it and nothing has come up. I'll get other players, but not him. I have not been able to find his black parallel, which is, I believe, is numbered to either 10 or 15. And yeah, I have not seen it anywhere online. Now, luckily, the Sports Expo is coming up next month in Toronto, and maybe by some extreme form of luck, maybe I'll find one there, and hopefully for a decent price. But yes, I am very, very slowly trying to put my very own rainbow together. Now, let's take a little dive into the I'd like to put these rainbows together pile. Also, might I add, another Stature rainbow I am in the process of putting together is of Matt and Brady Tkachuk's dad, Keith Tkachuk. And for him, I was lucky enough to find his black parallel, like, right off the bat. So it's just a matter of waiting for those cards to get to me. So, yes, rainbows are being put together. Now, as for the rainbows I would like to put together, sticking with the Stature theme, we have Mr. Mike Modano. This is his green parallel, number to 149 again. Would love to put this together. We have Mr. Ray Bourque. Here is his red parallel, numbered to 75. Then, I too have a couple optic cards that I would love to put the rainbows together. This one being the one out of everything I would love to go after, but again, after looking on eBay, it seems the more harder parallels of this this card are very hard to find, aka the green, the orange, the gold, and I think even the aqua is tough to find. But it's none other than card number 165 in the set. It's the very last card. It is indeed the famous San Diego Chicken. Yeah. That would be an awesome rainbow to put together. And I'm going to try. If I don't complete it this year, definitely one of my goals for next year. So, yeah. Then, sticking with optic, I would love to put the Big Poppy David Ortiz rainbow together. I actually got this together with my San Diego Chicken card. And then there's a couple cards I have here that just before recording this, I thought they had rainbows, but actually they only have a refractor version of their card. But kind of gives me a chance to show them off anyway. Spidey, if these don't count towards your main idea of the video response, that's fine. For starters, from 2012 Topps Pro Football, we have the 1965 Topps reprint of Broadway Joe's rookie card. There's a numbered parallel refractor version of this as well. But from what I've seen online, that's the extent of any other variation of this card. So, but if there is some set out there that does have various parallels of his rookie card, hey, I'm down to hear them. So we got that. And then this, I've showed this off in a few videos, and then finally, before clicking record for today's video, realized how hard it was to actually get this card when it first came out, and I got it in a Dollarama pack. It is my 2010 Topps Lou Gehrig refractor. Now, there is a green parallel refractor to this, numbered to 599, and the only way you were able to get these was in 2010 when Topps Series 1 came out. The big rookie cards in that set were Buster Posey, I think Steven Strasburg, and there was someone else. And just before the set was released, I think Steven Strasburg had a season-ending injury or something. So to make it up to collectors, whoever bought a hobby box, what they did was they had a redemption program. And basically, you kept every wrapper from your hobby box. I think it was 24 wrappers. You mailed them to Topps, and then Topps would send you a special redemption pack that had 3 cards in it. So in the set, there was a bunch of players who were playing at the time, and then there was 4 legends. And you had Lou Gehrig, Babe Ruth, 5. Lou Gehrig, Babe Ruth, Jackie Robinson, Mickey Mantle, and I think it was Ty Cobb. That's it. Yeah. So, and yeah, I pulled this out of a Dollarama pack, knowing nothing of it, just saying, oh wow, cool. It's a cool Lou Gehrig insert. And yeah, I never bothered to look on the back and at the number here. My camera has a terrible time of focusing, but anyway, it says refractor around the number. So yeah, but again, there's only one parallel to that refractor, and it's a green refractor number to 599. So that's the furthest extent to any rainbow that would be going on with the Iron Horse here. But yeah, there are a few rainbows I would like to put together, and of course a couple that I am currently working on, and that's my story. So here we are, over 18 minutes, traditional for an old Frank video. I hope you enjoy it, and if you did, awesome. I won't do my usual spiel of, like, comment, and subscribe, and all that stuff, because this video isn't about me. This is a response to someone else. So I just hope you enjoyed this video on a hopefully lovely Sunday morning, afternoon, night, whenever you decide to watch it. And again, Spidey, thanks for everything, dude, that you do in the community and whatnot. Card community, can't talk today, etc., etc. And just keep on being you, man. The hard-working sit-go worker who has probably one of the greatest Boba Fett collections around. And also, Spidey wanted us to shout out one or more than one channel that motivates us. And the first channel I wanted to shout out has already been shouted out at the beginning of this video. Again, it is Spidey, because of his generosity and everything. I try and do that myself, whether it be I see people on Instagram, you know, working on certain card sets and whatnot, whether it be a Tim Hortons set or just, you know, a specific team, whatever. If I have stuff from that set, I contact them and be like, hey, you know, who do you need? This is what I got, etc., etc. So I'm trying to, you know, be more of a Spidey myself. And the second channel I'd like to shout out is actually one that maybe if you know him, you might not be too crazy about him because of, you know, his views on things. But I enjoy his YouTube channel as well as his Instagram account. I'm talking about Five Hole Frank. Basically, I'm inspired by him for his, you know, no-nonsense look on things, whether it be, you know, certain card grading companies or the way Upper Deck handles certain things, or just, you know, the way people react to his look on, you know, stuff, you know. And I reflect on that too, because although I agree with a lot of stuff being very equal, there are some stuff where even I agree. I'm like, no, you know, I'm going to be straight up with you, and if you don't like it, too bad, you know. I like to go by that mentality on certain things. So, yes, my two channels that I am shouting out are Spidey of the Arana Boys and Five Hole Frank. Both links are in the description below. And that's that. So, 21 minutes. Oh boy. Good thing this is on a Sunday and not our regular Monday viewing. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, folks. And I hope you have a great remaining weekend. And I'll see you back here tomorrow morning with a fresh new video where we're going to be ripping into another blaster of 2021 Upper Deck Extended. Sorry, Spidey, I had to put a little plug in for myself there at the end. As well, good luck to everyone who enters this contest. And go Spidey. Thwip, thwip.